Dwayne Johnson is an American professional wrestler and actor whose charisma and athleticism made him a success in both fields. Johnson was born into a wrestling family. His maternal grandfather, High Chief Peter Maivia, emerged on the professional scene in the 1960s and 70s. In his first movie as a leading actor, Dwayne Johnson was billed simply as The Rock. While he was promoting it, he went on Howard Stern, who laughed at the idea of Johnson acting under his real name. "Who's gonna go to a Dwayne Johnson movie?" he asked. As it turns out, pretty much everyone, that's who. Over the next 19 years, Johnson shot to the top of the A-list. Highly paid and incredibly prolific, estimates suggest he earned a wild $430 million over that period, and he still remains pretty humble about it. "That was never the goal," he said. "The goal was just, I didn't want to be broke, and I didn't want my family to be broke anymore." With a total estimated net worth of around $800 million, Johnson definitely crushed that goal. It's safe to say that Johnson doesn't do anything halfway. And it's really not surprising that once he sets his mind to something, he is wildly successful. Today we break down the different pillars that hold up Dwayne Johnson's multi-million-dollar empire. Before we get into that, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to Celebpreneur, where we reveal the business behind your favorite celebrities. Wrestling. With few prospects in professional football, Johnson turned to wrestling, debuting in the WWE against the Brooklyn Brawler in Texas. After a couple more matches, including a tag team win with Bart Sawyer, the WWE signed him under the name Flex Kavanaugh. A year later, he joined the Nation of Domination, eventually taking over its leadership and calling himself The Rock. He later joined another band of elite wrestlers known as the Corporation and began a notorious feud with Steve Austin. Also known as the People's Champ, The Rock went on to win a combined 17 WWE titles over his acclaimed career. Though The Rock is no longer signed to WWE, it is estimated that he made a whopping $33 million in WWE compensation since the beginning of his wrestling career in 1995. However, the huge payout isn't the most valuable thing about this. The WWE served as a platform The Rock would use in order to build a multi-million-dollar empire across different industries. Movies. Outside the wrestling ring, The Rock launched a successful acting career, dropping the stage name and simply going by Dwayne Johnson. He first made a big splash as the Scorpion King, a supernatural bad guy, in 2001's The Mummy Returns. Johnson returned to this role the following year for The Scorpion King. Johnson's acting career continued to thrive through his appearances in such films as Driver and Fast and Furious 6. In 2014, he starred as the titular strongman in Hercules. In 2015, Johnson dominated the big screen with two big action films. He appeared in Furious 7 and starred in San Andreas. Johnson also debuted his first dramatic comedy series that same year, playing Spencer Strasmore, a retired pro footballer turned financial planner, on Ballers. In 2016, after teaming up with Kevin Hart for the action comedy Central Intelligence, Johnson voiced the demigod Maui for the Disney animated hit Moana. He was a busy man in 2017, taking on starring roles in The Fate of the Furious, a big screen adaptation of the 1990s lifeguard series Baywatch and Jumanji. Welcome to the Jungle. Good vibes continued into 2018, with Jumanji racking up the ticket sales en route to becoming the actor's highest-grossing film to date. He also managed to stand out during the blitz of advertising accompanying the Super Bowl in February, debuting a trailer for the movie Skyscraper, in which he partakes in death-defying stunts with a prosthetic leg. That same day, Johnson announced he would be hosting a 10-episode unscripted competition show, The Titan Games, to create a platform that gave everyday people the opportunity to change their lives and do something extraordinary. Next up for the action star was Rampage, based on the popular 1980s arcade game, which hit theaters a few months before the July release of Skyscraper. Johnson returned to his wrestling roots by appearing as himself in Fighting with My Family, 2019, based on the true story of female wrestling champion Soraya Paige Beavis. Later that year, he was back in action mode with the Fast and Furious spin-off Hobbs and Shaw, alongside, in 2021, Young Rock, a television series about the life of Johnson, premiered. The show stars Johnson and other actors playing younger versions of the actor. This impressive track record is also accompanied by an equally impressive payday. The Samoan legend makes an average of $20 million per movie, which means that he's racked up around $150 million over his acting career. $7 production. Being the savvy businessman that he is, The Rock didn't just accept salaries as payment for his movie roles. He did what every smart business would do. He took a piece of the pie. Rock did not only play the characters on screen, but he also took part in the production of the movies through his company, $7 Productions. Co-founded by Dwayne Johnson and Danny Garcia, $7 Productions is a multi-platform production company pioneering original content for television, film, emerging technologies, and digital networks. Crossing all entertainment verticals, $7 Productions creates innovative content rooted in authenticity, strong storytelling, and passion. Brand sponsorships. While much of Johnson's profit comes from films and television, another large portion is thanks to huge endorsement deals with the top of the line as far as business goes. Around $15 million a year, to be exact. These are some of the top endorsement brands that use Johnson's famous face to sell their products. Got Milk. Nearly a decade ago, Johnson was already taking the endorsement deals by storm, appearing in the first ever milk campaign in a Super Bowl commercial. The company had witnessed sales dropping and chose to partner with the WWE star to bring home the idea that milk was full of protein and essential nutrients, fueling us for activity like Johnson deals with on the daily. NASCAR. Upon the release of Johnson's Skyscraper film, he teamed up with NASCAR to cross-promote both high-action, adrenaline-rushing NASCAR racing and the new film coming to theaters. While NASCAR posted the clip and received several hundred likes, things went to the next level when Johnson retweeted it a few hours later. In fact, Johnson recently dethroned Kylie Jenner in highest-paid social media posts, making a partnership with the superstar super profitable. Voss. As an avid Voss water fan and consumer of the brand for years, it made sense that Johnson would agree to promote and expand the product. Not only does he have an ownership stake in the brand, as of 2019, Johnson serves as strategic advisor as the company expands and launches in international territories. Apple. In 2017, Apple was struggling against competitors like Google and Amazon, but hiring Johnson to film a movie-grade commercial was the answer to tout the many advantages of Siri. The basis for the commercial: follow the busiest man in Hollywood using the most adaptable voice service. They made such a production out of it. Apple actually called the commercial "The Rock X Siri, Dominate the Day" in perfect Hollywood-like fashion. Ford. In one of the top 3 endorsement deals Johnson has signed, Ford asked him to serve as the Ford Ambassador of Service, highlighting their core values of trust, leadership, hard work, quality, and service. In fact, according to Ford Authority, just last year, Johnson gifted his Ford F-150 Raptor to a Navy veteran, and over the years, he's gifted a 2018 Ford Mustang GT to an Iraq War veteran and Purple Heart recipient, among several others. It's estimated the walking tall star earns $15 million annually from the deal. Under Armour. Known as one of the best matched celebrity brand partnerships, of course, Under Armour would choose the incredibly fit, popular, and inspiring Johnson. The endorsement deal was sealed in 2016, with the Project Rock 1 sneaker releasing in the spring of 2018. In 2021, according to Afrotech, Johnson created an entire new line of clothing and shoes through Under Armour called Outlaw Mana. Other celebrities like NBA's Stephen Curry's deal with Under Armour was a lucrative $4 million but doesn't touch the eye-popping agreements. an estimated $25 million per year. Johnson is able to land after becoming one of Hollywood's most sought-after stars. Tequila. Being an avid tequila lover, The Rock decided to bank on his love for the spirit and launch his own product. In March of 2020, Johnson partnered with like-minded tequila lovers and created an affordable and delicious spirit. In the first 12 months, according to Celebrity Net Worth, the brand sold 300,000 cases and is on pace to sell 600,000 cases in 2022, making Tequila a $3 billion company. To compare the world of spirit sales, when George Clooney sold his brand, Casamigos, in 2017, it was selling 170,000 cases per year. Safe to say, Johnson's product will make him a billionaire someday soon. Real estate. The ex-wrestler has accumulated a knockout real estate portfolio through strategic acquisitions that would allow his cash to sit and grow. His portfolio includes a Virginia farm. Johnson has also expressed his interest in raising fishing, as the celebrity owns a private farm in Virginia. Johnson purchased this 14,000 square foot mansion in 2017 for an undisclosed price. Aside from cultivating fish, Johnson told his followers on social media that he has been well adjusted to his home outside Charlottesville, a mansion in Miami, Florida. In 2012, Johnson purchased a mansion for $3.4 million in Miami, Florida, from its previous owner, Vernon Carey, a former Miami Dolphin football player. This 13,135 square foot property has 5 bedrooms and 7 bathrooms, and also features a swimming pool, a 14-seat home theater, and a summer kitchen. A year later, Johnson sold the property for $3 million, way below his asking price of $349 million, an equestrian estate in Powder Spring, Georgia. Lastly, Johnson purchased a 15,000 square foot equestrian estate for $9.5 million in 2019. The lot has 8 bedrooms, 6 bathrooms, and 3 half bathrooms, and was originally built in 2003. The property also featured a barn and farmhouse, as well as a pristine lake and lush pastures. Unfortunately, Johnson has decided to sell the property for $7.5 million. The XFL. In August 2020, Johnson announced that he teamed up with his wife and a sports management company to buy the XFL, which went bankrupt earlier in the year, for $15 million. The acquisition of the XFL with my talented partners, Danny Garcia and Jerry Cardinale, is an investment for me that's rooted deeply in 2 things: my passion for the game and my desire to always take care of the fans, Johnson said in a statement. With pride and gratitude for all that I've built with my own 2 hands, I plan to apply these calluses to the XFL and look forward to creating something special for the players, fans, and everyone involved for the love of football. This is not only a lucrative investment, but also a big FU to the football recruiters who shunned him away in his early days. For those of you who are wondering what the XFL is, the XFL is a professional American football conference consisting of 4 teams located across the United States in mid-size to major markets. It is one of the 2 component conferences of the United Football League, aka UFL, along with the United States Football League, aka USFL. The league is headquartered in Arlington, Texas. The XFL was founded as an 8-team league by WWE executive Vince McMahon in 2018, as a successor to the league of the same name he founded in 2001. McMahon founded the new XFL to create a league with fewer off-field controversies and faster, simpler play compared to the bigger National Football League, aka NFL, and one without the features inspired by professional wrestling or entertainment elements of its predecessor. The league and its 8 teams were originally owned by McMahon's Alpha Entertainment. Seasons ran from February to May, with each of the league's teams playing a 10-game regular season and 4 progressing to the playoffs to crown a season champion. In conclusion, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's journey from the wrestling ring to Hollywood and beyond is not just a tale of individual success, but the blueprint of a formidable business empire. His relentless work ethic, charisma, and strategic ventures have shaped an empire that extends far beyond the realms of entertainment. As we marvel at the skyscrapers he has built in the business landscape, it's clear that The Rock's legacy is not merely etched in stone, but is an ongoing narrative of triumph, resilience, and entrepreneurial prowess. As he continues to redefine the boundaries of success, one can't help but be inspired by the solid foundation and towering achievements of the empire that Dwayne Johnson has built. A testament to the enduring spirit of a true titan in the business world.